All right, so today's project is with my 2013 Mark VI Golf TDI, and it's going to be a 40,000 mile service. So basically that just means oil change, oil filter, fuel filter, cabin filter, air filter. And because this car is a manual, I won't have to worry about the DSG service at this time. But I think I'm probably going to go ahead and rotate the tires as well since it's due. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. It can be warming up. Okay, so as I said before, this is going to be the 40,000 mile service for my Mark VI Golf TDI. This is a 6-speed manual, so we won't have to worry about the DSG service. But what I have is air filter, cabin filter, fuel filter, oil, and then my computer. I like to use the Rostec VCDS to prime the fuel system after I change the filter. I'm going to use the computer. You don't have to. Lots of people don't use it and get along just fine. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We'll do the oil first. I'm going to try to extract it with the extractor here. I've never extracted from this car before, so I'm kind of going to give it a shot and see. A lot less mess, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. It's a little bit low. Actually, before I do that, let's go ahead and pop the oil filter out so the oil filter housing can drain. This always makes a mess. All right, let's go ahead and pop in the new oil filter, which is this one. All right, so let's go ahead and pop in the new oil. How about that? So I'm using the, I guess it's the updated 504, 507. That's a 0W30 versus the 5W30. So first number is basically viscosity at ambient temperature. So basically cold viscosity in theory. there should be less wear if you can have a low viscosity on cold start. That's all I'm going to go into there. You can check out Bob is the Oil Guy if you want to read for 17 hours about that. But so we're going to pop in the new oil. After that's done, we'll go ahead and do the fuel filter probably. All right, so the extractor did a pretty good job of getting most of the oil out. So you guys can argue about the best way to do that in the comments, but let's go ahead and throw in the new oil. This funnel is by Motive Tools, I think is the name. I think it also fits my 91 535i as well. Most of the Volkswagens, a lot of BMWs. So there's 4. This holds like 4.5, I think. So I'm gonna add most of this last one, and we'll check the level after I start it up. Just at the bottom 2 notches there. Took about a full 5. Yep, right in the middle, perfect. So before I pop this fuel filter canister off, make sure it's really clean. I think these are T30, T40, maybe T40. No, T30. This one here. Cool. I'm gonna slowly loosen those up. So actually, before I get a bunch of comments, this is a 2 micron tech secondary fuel filter. So it has a 2 micron screen. He doesn't make these kits anymore. He was on TDI Club, but stopped making them. So basically the whole idea behind it is if the high pressure fuel pump fails, the stock fuel filter is not, the openings aren't small enough to catch all the metal particles. So what this filter does is filters that out before it hits the injectors, fuel tank, etc., etc. So you don't end up with, you know, $8,000 worth of fuel system damage if the high pressure fuel pump fails. You can just replace this one filter. So it's like a CNC machined aluminum housing. It's really nice. Wish he still made them. Kind of a backup for the guys that still run the stock CP4 pumps. There is a CP3 conversion kit now, so if this one ever does die, that'll be the direction I go. But for now, it's running strong. It has about 103,000 miles on it. Let's get all these bolts out. And when you torque these back, it's like 5 inch-pounds or 5 Newton meters. It's not very much at all. Just snug them down. Try to separate the filter first. Nice. So be careful when you're trying to pop that off. So with these, the biggest thing you want to look for is any metal particles that could be at the bottom or rust. There's some junk in the bottom, but it's not metallic or anything. So I think I might just go ahead and drain this whole canister first. clean this canister out totally. It's a little dirty. I don't see any metal, so that's awesome. Okay, so there's one O-ring you have to replace right here. So just prime the system like 3 times for like 30 seconds each. It should be plenty. And that shouldn't really hesitate to start. So with that 3 cycles of priming, this should start without much hesitation. I think all we have left is cabin filter and then air filter. So let's go ahead and pop this one off real quick. So that's after 40,000 miles. All right, let's go pop that cabin filter in. All right. Passenger footwell. This may be kind of hard to see, but it's pretty easy. I have a full video just on this one process, but I figured I'd go ahead and throw it in this one as well. A couple little thumb screws here. Slide this to the side. Oh, to the right. One cool thing about this car being such a short wheelbase is you can just lift it from one point and get both wheels off the ground. There you go, both wheels off. Forgot I have a special tool for this. Alright guys, that is the 40,000 mile service on a Mark 6 Volkswagen Golf TDI. This is the 6-speed, no DSG. Alright, thanks for watching guys. I will see you on the next video.